Welcome back. Colin and Justin are back with more inexpensive and easy DIYs, but can I trust them? Are you guys going to make me dice an onion, or are these going to be like straight up DIYs? What do we got?
These ones are straight up DIYs, Tracy, in this occasion. And just looking at all of this stuff, we're so proud of the way all of these projects have come together. And I just want to kind of go back to the fact that these are all things that all of you guys can do. You don't need a walloping great big toolkit. You don't need a massive skill set. And this is the perfect observation. Now look at these topiary trees, 3 of them at different heights. Now I know that they cost very, very little, but in actual fact, they look like they cost a fortune. These are all from the dollar store, the topiary balls, okay? Really, really easy to get your hands on. That's the small guy down there. Now, we've made the stalks with bamboo canes. Now, this could not be easier. You choose your height, you fill any vessel that you've got already around about the house. We have these lovely little gold vases. Fill it with this oasis. Just push it right down into the jar. Stick your canes in there. Put your ball on top like that, and you're done. A little bit of moss around the top to finish. Now, could that be any easier? That looks like it cost a lot of money, but that was so, so affordable.
Super easy, isn't it, Tracy? You know, and you need Scottish people to tell you about not spending money.
You do. I'm not opening my purse if I don't need to.
You know, I love this. You know, this costs $4. It's just a classic cylinder vase. You know, we've all got one of these in our cupboards. And here are 3 great looks that you can do with them. We've added a little bit of bling. If bling's your thing, we put a little bit of fabric detail on that, and we've just glued that in place. That's the kind of thing, maybe your daughter would have that in a dressing up box, you know, you like glue it onto your jeans, a little bit of sparkle.
Maybe Colin would have that in his dressing up box.
It actually did come from my underwear box. The one at the front there, you know, it's got a kind of pop art look to it. Elastic bands, go to your kitchen rummage drawer, get out all the elastic bands, wrap them round your vase, and you're going to get this wonderful textural look. And I think the final look out of these 3 is my favourite. A couple of placemats, so you're going to have these in your kitchen drawer, wrap them around the glass vase, secure them in place with 2 elastic bands, so you don't need to glue, you don't have to cut anything, you just wrap them around so you can reuse them. And what this does is it gives you a wonderful, natural looking vessel that of course has a glass inner, so you can put water in there, use it for flowers, and if you add some bamboo, add some blossom, you got some beautiful Asian beauty there.
I mean, everything again, Tracy. Do you feel that you could tackle these projects?
Absolutely. And I mean, as soon as you said go into the rubbish drawer and find the elastic bands, I'm like, does this guy live with me? Like, how do you know? There's a big ball of them in there.
Drawer?
Yes, everything's in that drawer.
Again, everything's in that drawer, and everything on this table is very, very doable, Tracy. Now, safety in numbers. You find a nice object, for example, a $2.50 glass fishbowl from the bargain store. It's all very well if you plonk it down, but if you think about amplifying the number, safety in numbers, really build it up. And odd numbers tend to work better when you're assembling your tabletop collection. We've arranged 9 of those fish bowls down here. We've put some orchid soil in the bottom because it's really textural, gives it a little extra bit of identity. And then on top of each of the bowls, a simple faux succulent. Again, I love that word, succulent. A simple succulent from the bargain store, popped in there. I just love that. Super easy. Anybody can do that.
Continuing that same train of thought, you know, the idea that more is more is more. I've got some more of my $4 vases here. I've got 7, so we're looking at a $28 investment, not a huge amount of money. Imagine this down the centerpiece of a dining table, a really, really modern look. Now we've used some plastic leafing here, you know, super inexpensive. Beautiful colours there, and we actually don't call these faux flowers anymore. We tend to call them permanent botanicals. And you know, if you're going to use something plasticky, you don't really want people to come up and touch it. So as soon as you put it within a vessel, you know, it's behind glass, then it's just going to appear to be a bit more realistic. It's going to look lifelike. Now this beautiful designer gravel in here can be super expensive unless you have 2 lovely cats, like what we do. And so this is
like what we do.
Like what we do. I think the light's just gone. Have I just gone dark there? So we got cat litter. We went to our cat litter and we sprinkled it into each of these vessels. And it's super effective. So that was free. It was in the cupboard already, and here it is on the dining table.
You have done incredible DIYs throughout the entire show. I am so impressed. I believe that I could actually nail all of them. So I want to thank you guys for making everything super easy, and not thank you for making me peel potatoes. You can find the instructions for all of the DIYs they showed today on our website. Great jobs. That's Cityline.